Hello guys, today we're going to try doing some big writing. What I've got here is a big roll of paper, but at home you could use newspaper or old wrapping paper or old wallpaper would work well, but something so they have to use their gross motor skills. So I often get my children to lie on the floor and do this. So the sounds we're going to be doing today are the G sound. So you go up, round like a K, up, down, flick. They might need to do big ones and little ones, and some children might be able to get on to doing a word as well. So that's one of our sounds. Our other sound is the O sound. So round like a K to the top with a flick. And then we've got the curly K sound. Like a wave, I always say, because you start on the leading line, round like a wave. And then this is a tricky one. This is one of the new sounds. We're doing a kicking K. So we start with all the way up, all the way back down, halfway up, round with a flick. Now you might choose to do this in chalk or with pencil crayons. Chalk out on the pavement works really well. Okay, and just have a practice doing that leading line. So round with a flick. I often say to mine, see how many you can do on a 10-minute timer, just to try and get them a bit competitive. The O's are quite tricky. If you do it in chalk, you can always get a paintbrush and some water and go back over it and it disappears, and that's quite fun. So we call this our big writing, and that's your challenge today, is just have a practice at all different ways of doing your cursive. But if you try and get them to do it on the floor, even if it's just with the whiteboard and pen, it's really good for their gross motor. I've got some other resources that you might have at home. So this is just a tray with some kitchen salt in it, some running salt. Okay, and if you get them to use their finger, they can get up and around, and then do the G. So it's just a really fun, sensory way of doing all their writing. Okay. Now, so if your child gets sick of doing letters, maybe they could even try, doing a word. G, E, sh. Okay. And this is another really good one because it actually smells nice as well. And it's easy to wash up. It's just a load of shaving foam in an old dinner tray. Now they could use their fingers, or if they're a bit funny about getting their fingers dirty, as some children are, I'd use a paintbrush or the end of a pencil. And then you can do really big movements. So we can go all the way up, round with a flick. So these are just some things that you'll have at home that you can use to do some big writing. And this is all about getting their muscles ready for doing the smaller writing. Have fun!